Hello there, bunnies. Today, we are going to be reading a book called Finding Winnie, the true story of the world's most famous bear. And that most famous bear is Winnie-the-Pooh! It's by Lindsay Matalik and illustrated by Sophie Blackall. This is the true story of how Winnie-the-Pooh came to be. This is actually, the author of this book is the great-granddaughter of the man who adopted Winnie. Finding Winnie. Could you tell me a story? Asked Cole. It's awfully late. It was long past dark and time to be asleep. What kind of story? You know, a true story, one about a bear. We cuddled up close. I'll do my best, I said. A very long time ago, about 100 years before you were born, there was a veterinarian who lived in Winnipeg. His name was Harry Colburn. A vegetarian, said Cole. Bear doesn't like vegetables. A veterinarian. It means an animal doctor. I know that, Cole said. That's what I'm going to be. That's what I'm going to maybe be when I'm big. If a horse had the hiccups or a cow had a cough, he knew how to make them feel just right. Harry's hands were never cold, even in Winnipeg, where winters are so frosty that icicles grow on the insides of your nose. That was just the kind of doctor he was. But a day came when Harry had to say goodbye to Winnipeg. There's a war far, far away, beyond the end of the country and on the other side of the ocean. And he was going to help. He would be caring for the soldiers' horses. Harry rode east on a train full of other soldiers. He leaned his head against the window, watching the land scroll by, wondering what it would be like to be so far from home. The train rolled right through dinner and over the sunset and around 10 o'clock and into a nap and out the next day until it stopped at a place called White River. Harry decided to stretch his legs. On the other side of the mountain, the other side, whoop. On the train platform was a man on the bench with a baby. A baby? Said Cole, annoyed. A baby bear, a cub. Harry stopped. It's not every day that you see a bear cub at a train station. That bear has lost its mother, he thought, and that man must be the trapper who got her. What do trappers do? Asked Cole. It's what trappers don't do. They don't raise bears. Raise them? You know, I said. Love them. Harry thought for a long time. Then he said to himself, there is something special about that bear. He felt inside his pocket and said, He paced back and forth and said, I can't. Then his heart made up his mind and he walked to the trapper and said, I'll give you $20 for the bear. Is $20 a lot? Asked Cole. Back then, I said, even more than a lot. Burn in the canal on the train as the little bear sniffed at his knees. We are on a journey of thousands of miles, heading into the thick of battle, and you propose to bring this most dangerous creature? The bear stood up straight on her hind legs, as if to salute the canal. The canal stopped speaking at once. Then, in quite different voice, he said, Oh, hello. The man of Harry's regiment squeezed by to have a look. I have decided to name her Winnipeg, he told them, so we'll never be far from home. Winnie, for short. They had a very long way to travel, and they had already gone 3 or 4 feet when Winnie grew hungry. What do bears eat? The men wondered. What don't they eat? Said Harry. Vegetables, Cole reminded me. Winnie ate vegetables, I said. She ate everything except onions. They brought her carrots and potatoes and apples and tomatoes and eggs and beans and bread and a tin of fish and some slop in a dish. But Winnie was still hungry. How about dessert? Said Harry, holding up a bottle of condensed milk. Taking the treat in her paws, Winnie lay on her back and hummed a happy song as she drank. The men roared. Little Winnie. Harry and Winnie gathered with soldiers from all over Canada in the green fields of Valcartier. A whole city of tents had sprung up there. One was a hospital for horses where Harry went to work. Winnie was in the army now. Harry taught her to stand up straight and hold her head high and turn this way and that. Just so. Soon, she was assigned to her own post. Even the canal agreed that Winnie was a remarkable bear. She might have been the best navigator in the whole army. If you hid something, could she find it? She could. What if it was farther away and farther still? Remarkable, he cried. So, Penny is here. They hide it and she finds that. Then she finds that. Then she's right here. In the evening, both of them were too tired to move. When Harry thought about Winnie and the voyage across the ocean, his head said, I shouldn't. His head said, I can't. But his heart made up his mind. Nobody had tried to float so many people and animals across the Atlantic Ocean before. 30 ships sailed together, carrying about 36,000 men and about 7,500 horses, and about one bear named Winnie. When they finally arrived in England, the regiment went to trading on the Salisbury Plain. When it rained and rained and rained, but Winnie didn't seem to mind. She's the mascot of the 2nd Canadian Infantry Brigade, and she attended her post with vigor. One day, Harry came running while she was doing exercise in the tent. You'll bring the whole place down, he said with a laugh. She had grown.